Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. I am going to be propagating some more hydrangeas today. If you've seen my last two videos, I've propagated a few a couple of weeks ago. I also bought a blue one and planted it. They're all doing so well that I went and cut some more, and I thought I'd go ahead and share it with you guys. This video will be a little bit shorter, but if you want more details, you can definitely check out my other video. Okay, so I have everything that I need. I have the stems that I cut off of the tree nearby. I have a water bottle to plant them in, and I have a big, like, gallon-sized bottle to kind of create the greenhouse effect. I have some Scotch tape that I will use to help tape that together, and I have the soil. Remember, you have to get the seed starting potting mix because that is what is going to promote growth. And one more thing that I need to go grab, I almost forgot, was I need to go get the root stimulator. So let me go grab that really quick. We have everything. I have my take root rooting hormone. I also have my Fisker little scissors. It makes cutting these a lot easier. I sprayed it with some Lysol because you have to make sure that this is clean before you make cuts from your fresh cuttings, because if you transfer a disease from another plant or bacteria or something, it could just grow fungus and go bad. We don't want that to happen. So I put some Lysol on this, and that's great. So while that's drying, let's get our regular scissors and go ahead and prepare our pot. So like I said, if you don't have a small pot, just grab a leftover bottle or a can or anything you have and that you can put holes in at least, or already has holes, and just cut it in half. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, this one got a little smashed, so I'm gonna press it back out. Okay, perfect. Put one in there, and then we're gonna put one in here. And this already has the hole from drinking, so that's good. But we wanna go ahead and cut some slits in the bottom of this one, just little ones. Doesn't have to be a huge deal. Oh, you guys, the ones, like, I don't wanna take them completely out yet, but they are definitely growing. Like, I see new leaves sprouting through on all of everything that we planted in the last video. So super excited. Let's go ahead and take this one out with all of the leaves. Look at how gorgeous this is. It's so gorgeous. All right, so it's actually really small. And remember, what we're going to do is we need to expose some nodes. So nodes are where these grow out. So what I'm going to do is remove these two leaves on the bottom so that roots can form where these nodes are. And then there's two more above and two more above that and two more above that. Your cutting's not supposed to be more than 6 inches, but I think that I could probably leave this as long as it is and leave some of these leaves on here. So let's see. So let's remove this leaf and this leaf. So cut that. And remember, a node is where the leaves grow out. So that's where you just expose the node, which is good. I'm gonna recut the bottom a little bit. If I can, that's a lot harder. Okay, got it. And then for these, you usually only leave 2 at the top, so I think I'm gonna have to remove them too. I don't really want to, but because it's so pretty, you know? Like, it's so pretty. I don't want to remove it. I mean, there's so many of these. I feel like everyone around here has hydrangeas. It's like a thing or something. They are everywhere. So I went ahead and took all those off. Like, look at this. So many. And then I'll leave these at the top. There's actually 2 growing in the middle. That's so cute. But we're going to cut them in half. I'm not really sure what the point of this is, but that's what everyone says to do. They say to cut it in half. They're gonna fall off eventually, but you need to leave some on there to capture the light for photosynthesis. So this is a cute, perfect little size. I might, oh, it looks like I can get actually 2 of the nodes into there, so ample opportunity to grow. Look at that. We're gonna have the ones on the very bottom and the ones in the middle are gonna be in soil. So perfect. And then let's do this one. Let's stick it back in the water. And this one, we're gonna have to take off this flower. I know, so sad. First of all, let's go ahead and just do the nodes at the bottom. So you guys, I like literally love growing things. Like, I used to think that, it was before my dog gets it, I used to think that I did not have a green thumb because like whenever if someone would give me a plant or I would get a plant to take care of in my apartment, it would die. But I think it's because I was just so self-involved, you know, like plants are kind of like taking care of a pet because you have to be very attentive to their needs and they each have very specific needs. So if you're not really doing research, checking on them regularly, if you don't have a routine and a schedule, like they're probably not gonna hang around. So I think I'm just a bit more responsible now. I don't know. And then I also have a better appreciation for the small things, you know what I mean? Like, after everything that happened / is still happening, it's kind of like, what does all this other vanity stuff even matter? Like, it really doesn't matter. What matters are the beauty of like the simple things, like flowers and trees and nature and the earth and everything it provides for us that we really just take for granted. So very happy to be propagating plants, something that I've literally never done before unless we did it in school and I forgot, but like I'm very happy to be doing that and doing it successfully. Like if these actually survive and like next year I have a beautiful big hydrangea, like I'm gonna be stoked. Like I don't know about you, but I'm going to be stoked. So it's about that time. So let's go ahead and get some soil out of here. Gotta check, make sure there's nothing creepy crawling around in here, if you know what I mean. Okay, so let's just take our cup and get a scoop of soil. This is actually not soil, this is potting mix, which I could read the ingredients, but you can look it up. It is not soil, it's a lot lighter and fluffier so that the plant can grow roots, or the seed can grow roots, you know, it's for seeds, it's for cuttings. And there we go, we got our soil in there and the sun's setting, so pretty. Okay, so I don't know about you guys, but the sunset is like my favorite time of the day. Like, I don't like that the day is over, but I just love how beautiful sunsets are. Like, going to the river to watch the sunset is literally one of the best things ever. And okay, so I'm going to dip this in the rooting hormone, but I think I'm gonna put some on a paper towel just in case. Best not to just like be sticking stuff in here. So let me pour a little bit out, and we're gonna take our cutting and try to rub it all over. Just get it on there. Get it in there good. Oh shoot, I splashed that. I'm gonna have to vacuum before my dog comes in here. I don't want anything to happen to my baby. Okay, I think I forgot to cut the bottom again. So that might hinder this, but we're just gonna go with it. All right, so there we go. And I'm just gonna push it in. I guess I should take these leaves off, huh? Let me do that real quick. Okay, got them off. Got some powder on there. And we're gonna push it right down there in the middle. Okay, it's in. It's good to go. It's happy. All right, let's do this other one. Much bigger, much more substantial cutting. This is like a very, very thick one. They're both softwood cuttings though. The plant has grown quite a bit since I took the other cuttings. Like they grow really fast. Last time I was getting like a little bit of softwood and then I was getting some hardwood, but these were like all purely softwood. Okay. I think I got enough on there, like on the open parts, and assuming that's like the most important thing. So now, oh, I forgot to put soil. So let me go get the soil really quick. Soil, where are you? Oh. Growing plants is so much fun, but it is so hard. My dream is to like have my own farm, or at least farm area someday, where I can kind of live off of my land. I mean, at least like vegetable and fruit wise. That would be awesome, like super awesome. And then like hopefully live by neighbors that also do some level of farming, and what I don't have we can trade for. I mean, that's how people used to live. I mean, it's not really that crazy to conceive, and some people still live like that, but they're quite rural areas and you might not have internet. I just got dirt literally everywhere, like everywhere, dang it. But yeah, I mean, I've never lived in a rural area, so I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. So there's that. It looks good. So what we're gonna do is stick it in this large water bottle. It's probably too big. I need to put 2 more in here, but I didn't take enough cuttings to do that. So hopefully they don't fall over. Let me get this paper towel away because I've literally already spilled dirt everywhere, and like I decided not to do this outside for some reason. I just don't like getting all the mosquito bites. Like, I don't know about you guys, but like going outside right now means you come back in with more bug bites and scars. So I go out to check on the garden, tend to the garden in long sleeves and pants. But if I can do something inside, do it inside. Okay, right now anyway. It's just how it is. I need to go get some fresh water, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Oh, and I forgot to say, yes, I had them in a wine glass. I mean, my plants enjoy the finer things. They enjoy luxuries, so I give it to them. Okay, so let's go ahead and pour this clean, fresh water. I'm definitely gonna make a mess. I can sense it. Let's go ahead and pour the water in here. Oh no. All right, I'm gonna go do this like over the sink. Okay, so that is that. Now we're going to put the lid on here, get them all nestled into their greenhouse. Well actually, since there's only 2, let's put a piece of tape around them so they don't fall. Let's do that for them. They will appreciate that, I am sure. So I'm gonna just go ahead, stick some duct tape. Stick whatever tape you have if you need to do this, or use a smaller container. Use anything that can pretty much close off and like let it get all humidity in the container. Humidity? Is that a word? Anyway, there's all types of things that happen with like nitrogen, CO2 and stuff like that that plants just adore when they're growing. So this helps with producing that and keeping it at a higher concentration so that they can grow healthily and strong, because right now they don't have their root system, which is their source for food and support. So they really need some help from you to get themselves back together. I mean, plants have a really strong will to live. I don't know if you guys have noticed that, but like, I mean, if you have a fiddle leaf fig, you might feel like they don't, but most plants have a strong will to live. So like, if you notice, like even like just cutting this, like it's still gonna live and grow into a big plant. And like, if you neglect something for a little while, as long as you don't notice it too late, like you can usually do something to like make it healthy and happy. Like if you ever see flowers or plants on clearance, buy it and grab some fertilizer, do some research, watch some of my videos, and like bring that baby back to life. I did that with one of my plants. It was actually a hydrangea, and dude, it is thriving. It has like 5 of these huge things on it, and when I bought it, it looked like it was kind of on the down, but I was like, you know what, this thing still has green leaves, it's half off, let's take her home and nurse her back to health. And that's just what we did. Okay, so you see I got it all taped up. They're taped in there so they won't fall. I need to go get a lid. I'll do that. I'm gonna set this outside. I don't know if I'm gonna go back outside today, so I'll set this by a window maybe today. And yeah, I'm gonna have so many hydrangeas. Like I already told like different people, like, hey, if you're gonna need some hydrangeas in your garden next year, I got you. And you know, I could really sell this stuff like on Facebook Marketplace or something. Like, gotta be creative about creating the additional income streams. I've never done that before, but if propagating is this fun and this easy, your girl's gonna take advantage of spreading some cheer in other people's lives. You know, we all can have a piece of this beautiful, oh, I broke it, this beautiful, beautiful little plant. So, all right, I hope you guys are having a wonderful week. Thank you so much for joining me again for another episode of Jessi's Little Garden. I post every week all sorts of things. I love gardening and fashion and history, etc. So make sure you like this video if you enjoyed this, subscribe so that we can hang out next time.